Hi, welcome to Zoom Meeting Prep. Throughout this presentation, there'll be a few tips and hints on how to participate or conduct a Zoom meeting. Let's get started. You previously received the information on how to join the Zoom meeting. By clicking on the link, it'll open a window. However, if you've never downloaded the software before, you'll be required to do that first. You don't have to create an account, but you will need to download the software, and then you just follow the prompts to get into the meeting. Again, if you have difficulty, you've been provided with a phone number to call into the meeting, or if you have difficulty with voice during the meeting, you can always call in and it would open up a second window, and you'll need to enter the meeting ID, and that's at the bottom of the screen. Zoom now provides the opportunity for the host to have a holding room to verify the individuals before they enter the actual meeting space. This is a page that opens up. You can test your audio at this point to see if your speakers are working and if your microphone is working. Once it's all set and the host lets you in, you'll transition to the next room. If the host does not have a holding room set up, you'll immediately proceed to this page. This enables you to choose whether or not you want to have your video from your live camera started, or you can join without the video, in which case you can select an image to be shown in your square. As more individuals join the meeting, more squares of images will start to pop up. Once you reach the meeting room, it might look something like this. In this case, a tapestry on my wall is what my video camera is pointing towards. You can see at the bottom of the screen there are several tools or buttons to use. We're going to learn about a few of those now. When you look at the bottom of the screen, you notice that there are several buttons with different icons on them. Mute, stop video, security, participants, polls, and so on. This screenshot is of a host's room. There's a few more buttons here than what you'll need to be using for the meeting. So let's get started. When you're a participant in the meeting, your screen would look more like this. You would see the icons, mute, stop video, participants, chat, share screen, record, reactions, and the option to leave or stay in the meeting. We are most interested in participants, chat, share screen, and reactions. There is a record button, but our meeting will be recorded by the host. Let's take a closer look at some of the Zoom tools. First up, audio and visual. As you can see, there's a little microphone in the corner. If there's no slash through it, that means we can hear all the sound that's coming from your side of the screen. When there's a slash through that little microphone, it means we cannot hear you. So if you wish to talk, you'll need to click on the mute to unmute it, and then we can hear your sound. The same for video. You see the camera? If there's no slash through it, that means we are viewing the image that's coming across your camera. If, however, you have a slash through the camera, we are not viewing what's live from your video camera. However, you do have the opportunity to upload a still picture, similar to the example I have here. Simply click on the small little notched arrow next to the Start Video camera. It'll pull up a dialog box. In that dialog box, you can select and upload an image for individuals to view instead of watching you live. The other option you have is to upload just a background. In this case, the background, maybe a beach scene or a hayfield in the background, is what will be viewed behind you instead of what's in your room. However, you will be imposed in front of that image. So it looks like you're in that destination spot. Have fun! Now let's take a closer look at the buttons you may use more actively during a Zoom meeting. First up, the participants. Notice the icon at the lower part of your screen that looks like a little person and says participants. Click on the icon. When you click on the participant icon, this window pops up next to your Zoom window. This participant list, if it's enabled by the host, will allow you to see all the individuals that are currently attending the meeting. What's important about this window is that it provides the participants the option to answer questions live to the audience. So let's say, for example, that we wanted to know if everyone was excited to get the meeting started. Simply answer yes or no. By clicking on the yes button at the bottom of that participant screen, next to your name, the answer that you clicked on will appear. If you clicked on yes, then the green icon would light up. If you clicked on no, then the red icon would light up. This enables the host to be able to live vote with everyone seeing what the participants selected. The next Zoom tool is the chat feature. Again, click on the icon that looks like a small cartoon bubble. When you click on the chat icon, a chat window will appear next to your Zoom window. This enables you to talk to everyone in the group or selected individuals, depending upon if the host has individual chat enabled. When you are ready to send a written chat to either someone in the group or the entire group, simply go to the bottom of the chat window to the To Assignee spot and select either everyone, or if you click on the small arrow, you'll notice that the names of all the individuals currently in the meeting will be listed. Simply click on the individual person you want to send the message to, and then type your message in. A great example of sending a text message to everyone in the group would be, I make a motion to X, Y, or Z. The share screen icon provides participants at a meeting the option of being able to share their screen with all the other participants at a meeting. We will be utilizing the share screen icon to show the reports presented by all the different individuals who have previously submitted them. Again, you can submit your report to drmwelsh@umd.edu, and that report will be visual for everyone to see at the meeting. The last icon of the Zoom tools is the reaction tool. Let's check it out. There are two action tools in the Zoom tool list. The first one is the thumbs up. Simply click on the reaction down in that bottom corner and select the thumbs up option. A great way to let someone know they did a good job with their presentation. The other option is to wave if you would like to speak, or if you want to just get the attention of the host. Again, simply clicking on the reaction button at the bottom corner and clicking on the hand waving. It's also a great way to say hello and goodbye to those attending the meeting. Have fun! Once you're finished using a chat, or you'd like to see a full visual of either the room of individuals, or you want to see closer what is being presented by the host, simply click on the icon at the bottom of the screen. In this case, you'll notice that I'm clicking on the chat button. When I click on the chat button again, it takes the chat window away and returns it to the full screen. The polling tool is another tool that you may see used in a Zoom meeting. In this case, the polling tool provides an anonymous option for the host to be able to ask questions of the participants. The poll simply pops up whether it is made ahead of time or it can be made during the meeting. The participant sees the center screen, answers the question, and hits submit. Once the individual hits submit, the polling window goes away from the participant screen. When the host closes the poll, the final screen is then shared with all the participants. As you can see, the answers are anonymous. I hope this video helped you learn a little bit more about how to participate in a Zoom meeting. Again, the tools at the bottom are pretty easy to click on and follow. The only tool you want to kind of avoid is the leave the meeting tool. If you leave the meeting, you'll need to re-enter again. So, see you all at the next meeting.